So if you haven't heard about the Adin Ross, 21 Savage, and Playboi Carti situation by now, you either live under a rock or you're just on the most like vanilla side of the internet. Because on my side of the internet, it's literally all anybody can talk about. For Adin Ross specifically, there are two instances in question. For one, 21 Savage scamming him out of $250,000 in a rigged card game.
I'm about 50 on you.
And the hottest topic, Playboi Carti pretty much blue-balling him with a 10-minute appearance on stream for $2 million and a Ferrari.
If you guys want to, actually, matter of fact, I got you, bro.
Now, the root of this problem stems all the way back to 2020, 2021. The golden age of streaming. So when he was still on Twitch, Adin Ross was like the godfather of streaming. He started the whole trend, the wave of bringing rappers and guests on to stream. The thing is, he didn't even just bring out rappers, he brought out other YouTubers, YouTube groups like RDC World 1, AMP. Him and Speed went on a generational run. As far as rappers go, he brought out people like Lil TJ, Lil Tecca, Lil Yachty, Corday, Polo G, etc. And it even led to one of the most iconic freestyles in recent memory by Tory Lanez.
20,000 damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn bitches going private.
But even after leaving Twitch and starting up Kick, he still did the same thing, getting big names like Chris Brown and Lil Uzi, but he wanted his biggest name yet. So on the night of the Grammys, he announced that the Vamp King, opium owner, Hellspawn rapper Playboi Carti was gonna pull up on his stream. But there were two incentives. The first incentive was $2 million in cash and a Ferrari. Rich as you can be, you can't pass up on that offer. $2 million in a free car just to pull up on a stream. So Carti accepted and he pulled up after the Grammys. Now, what do you think happened after this? A nice conversation, previews of unreleased music, or a go-to stream with a sick ass freestyle? Absolutely not. Instead, Playboi Carti came to Adin's place dressed like the fucking Riddler from the most recent Batman movie. He literally stood in the back where his all-black fit blended in with the darkness. You couldn't even see him. He took the bag full of $2 million in cash, said the words 2024 music, and then said, you know what? I'm finna leave. You know when people are like, you know what I'm saying, trying to leave, like trying to get out of certain situations, they be like, damn, what y'all boys about to do? So he said 2024 music, basically repeating his voice line from that one song, and then he just left. Like, I'm not joking. And it didn't even come after at least a good conversation. And during the small period where he was actually there, the phrase, "the silence was loud," has literally never been more accurate. Carti literally stood in silence and answered like 3 questions before leaving. And here's my thing, Adin seems like a nice guy. Or at least like a non-confrontational one. And that's not a bad thing, but it can be detrimental to your image. Now the silver lining is that he apparently got the money back, or at least he didn't pay him in full. But we only learned this news after 21 Savage called Adin on stream and told him that he just got scammed, which is so ironic considering what happened just a few days before. Now for the sake of people's attention spans, I'm gonna try and keep this one short. But about a week ago, Kai Cenat played 21 Savage in Madden in 2K for a $300,000 wager, and he got spanked. And when I say spanked, I mean he beat 21 in Madden, lost in 2K, won a coin flip, convinced them to play Madden again. And so he sold in Madden on purpose to like make it seem fair, and then he actually just lost. So at this point, 21's on a run and he decided to hop on Adin's stream to try and get some more bread. So the two of them played a card game where they had to pick a face card, I think. Some game, I think it's called High Card. Basically like a complete dumbass, Adin looked away while 21 was searching for cards. And while 21 was having a hard time trying to pick a card, one of his goons pointed one out to him. 21 chose it. It was a queen, and he ended up winning the game. Now at this point, Adin's diehard chat and his friend came in and told him that they cheated. And it turns out all the face cards were marked. And by marked, I mean they had scratches on the back. So Adin accused them of cheating, and they were like, what you mean? They act surprised, like they didn't know. But like, here's my thing. If you brought a deck of cards and were deep diving into a pile of flipped cards trying to find a card to pick, like, in a game where that wouldn't help you in the slightest? Because I mean, it's a literal game of chance. There's literally no point in looking for a specific card to choose unless you know what card to pick. And it actually looked like 21 was trying to find a specific card. Like he was actually struggling. If you see it, he was like rummaging through the pile. So Adin's friend came in, helped confirm it, and turns out all the face cards had scratches on the back. They were all marked. So basically they ran it in 2K to try and make up for the wager, but the tension was so high, and once again, the silence was so loud that 21 just decided to leave. And a bit later in the stream, Adin tried to like make excuses for him, talking about some, oh, he's my friend, he wouldn't do that, 21's a genuine guy, blah, blah, blah. Like he was trying to preserve his friend's image, even though he just grimed him in front of thousands of people live on stream. And apparently the next day, 21 wired him the $250,000 back, but not before Adin was completely embarrassed on stream. And not before thousands of people felt crippling amounts of secondhand embarrassment watching the stream. Now, me personally, I like Adin. I mean, the thing is with these content creators and stuff, we don't see them in their day-to-day, but from what we do see, he seems like a genuine guy. And especially during like the 2020 to 2021 days, I actually found him pretty hilarious. Like his whole brand with the sus stuff, and then the beef with Soluminati and the videos with Zeus and them, like they were funny. Like I actually remember coming home from school, whipping up something to eat and watching the VODs back from the Adin Live channel. But these days, it seems like folks are taking advantage of the guy, especially because now streamers are the new meta for rappers and celebrities to promote themselves. So like I said, it feels like people are taking advantage of him because he's non-confrontational. Kai didn't get scammed. He ran his wager and lost fair and square. Adin, on the other hand, they tried him because he's non-confrontational. Either way, I could be wrong about the taking advantage stuff, but I don't think so because I hardly am. But all in all, this is what makes Adin Ross a free lick to me. Either way, when it's all said and done, the streaming community is down 0-3 against these Atlanta rappers and are in desperate need of a get back.